guys, this is Echo with echoflowyoga.com. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I'm extremely grateful to be practicing here in Lateral in Guatemala, and as you can tell, I do not have a bad view to practice. It's absolutely beautiful, and we're here teaching a 200-hour yoga teacher training, and I have a day off as students are studying for their exams, so I'm going to share some yoga practices with you. We're going to do a nice little flow this morning that will allow you some hip opening and a bit of a warming space. So yeah, let's start at the top of the mat and get moving. So just start with the feet about hip-width distance apart, grounding down through the feet. Allow the shoulders to relax. And then slowly begin to pull the chin into the chest, rounding the upper back and slowly beginning to come all the way down. You can bend the knees and you can just begin to move from side to side like your little skeleton in your body. Not looking too cool, but it feels nice. And just beginning to lengthen into the fascia and the ligaments, coming all the way down to fold. Now on an inhale, press through the feet, slowly begin to press up, unfurling, letting the arms hang low. The head will come up last. And just moving from side to side. Let the head move from side to side. Any natural movement that you need this morning. Roll the shoulders back. So you can come into stillness in the body and just allow the shoulders to relax. Some circles back. And some circles forward. And come into stillness, hands alongside the body. And take an inhale, stretch the arms up, take the fingers together, clasp them except for the pointer fingers. Step the feet together and allow your hips to go to the left, hands to the right. So finding some length through the left side body. You can look up towards the left. And come back through center, hips to the right, hands over towards the left. Find some length through the right side body. So we're getting into those lateral lines here. So if you study meridians or myofascial lines, this side line here is where our discernment is, our decision making. So just allowing a little space here to allow us to make better choices for the day. Come back to center, inhale, unclasp. And exhale, come all the way down to the ground. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins. And exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back to downward facing dog. Pause here. So we're grounding down through the hands, pressing back down through the heels. And take the big toes closer together and bring the left toes on top of the back of the right heel. So right on top of the calcaneus here, onto the heel. Find some length through the back of the right leg. Press down through the hands to support your weight. And then set the left foot down. Bring the right toes around that left heel, pressing down, sending energy down into the ground. And set the right toes down as well. Walk the feet just a baby step forward and a little bit wider than the hips. And we're going to take the right hand underneath the body across to the left calf or the left ankle while pressing through the left palm. So we're twisting under the body, just shortening our downward facing dog here. And bring the right hand back down to the earth. And bring the left hand to the outside of the right shin, the right ankle, twisting underneath the body. And set the left hand down to the earth. Come down onto the knees, let them go wide, and sit back onto the heels. Take a child's pose, forehead to the earth. And just allow your head to rock from side to side, creating a bit of space here. And pick the chest up just a bit until you can walk the hands over towards the right. So we want to find some length through the left side body. So the palms press down, forehead to the earth. And really press through the palms to activate the arms and send the left hip back in space. Pick the chest up, slowly walk through center, move over towards the left. Right palm presses down, both palms into the earth as you send the right hip back. And come back through center, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up to tabletop. Neutral tabletop here, so knees directly underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. And take an inhale, drop the belly, look forward, tilt the hips up. Exhale, round the spine, bend the elbows, pull chin to chest, like a wave. Inhale, belly drops, look forward, open the chest. Exhale, slight bend in the elbows, round the upper back, exaggerate as you pull chin into the chest. Inhale, open across the collarbones, belly drops. And exhale, lengthening between the scapula into the rhomboids, the serratus here. Once again, inhale, belly drops. And exhale, round. And come back to center. And just begin to walk the hands around the mat. You can turn the fingers back towards your knees. Walk them closer to your body, away, in every direction. You can have them upside down, wrists pointing forward or back. And we're just giving the wrist a little bit of love, the forearms a little bit of lengthening. Okay, come back to neutral and walk the palms forward, just one palm. And then walk the hands out to the sides of the mat. Bring the knees a little bit closer together. So not your traditional cat and cow. We're going to sweep the hips over to the right elbow and open the chest. Look forward. Then sweep the hips all the way over towards the left elbow, letting the upper body hang here in space for a bit. And again, move all the way around to the right. And this time, allow the belly to drop through center like you're a seal. Press down through the palms, feel the belly stretch. And then move to the left side, creating a big circle. So keep moving with your breath. And there is no right and wrong, so just find some fluidity here. And then just move with your breath and start to move in the opposite direction if you're taking these circles. And just feel all lines of the body, all fascial networks here begin to lengthen, let go of any adhesions. And when you're ready, come back to a neutral spine. Right back to that tabletop, tuck the toes under, press back to downward facing dog. Pause here. Great thing about practicing in nature is I've got lots of little flies and wildlife participating with me on the yoga mat. Inhale, send the right leg up behind you. Bend the right knee, stack the right hip open over the left. So again, we're getting into that hip opening today. Begin to draw some circles with the right knee. They can be small circles. They can be large. And then inhale here, straighten out. Exhale, knee to nose, curl the upper back in, create space between the knee and the floor. Set the right foot down on the earth. Set the left heel down 90 degrees. Inhale, windmill up to warrior two. So we have a student on our training that called this, he goes, what is it? Windmill, cartwheel, treadmill? Is it treadmill? No, it's windmill, the arms up. So look out over the right middle finger. Really press down through the right foot and back through the left heel as well. So straight line of energy is zipping up the center line. And inhale, straighten the right leg, bring the hands to heart center. And exhale, press the hands out, bend the right knee. Inhale, heart center, bring the energy in. And exhale, press out. Inhale in. And exhale out. Inhale. And exhale. Pause here. Flip the right palm and reverse your warrior. Right arm stretches up and overhead. Left hand to the lower back. And look down at the left ankle for some space here. Inhale, back to warrior two. Straighten the right leg. You might have to bring that left foot in just a bit. Inhale, move forward through the right hand and bring it down towards the right shin. Left arm stretching up, Trikonasana, triangle pose. So we're engaging through the core here, keeping the chest opening, left shoulder down the back. So the right hand is just here for reference, but we're not hanging out on the right shin. And inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, bring hands to heart, straighten the right leg and bring the right toes to point towards the left side as well. Bring hands to the hips, take an inhale, open the chest. Exhale, slight bend in the knees, push the hips back as you wave the chest forward. Drop the head down, hands to the ground. I get a beautiful view of the volcano. You guys get a beautiful view of my back. So just folding in here. Inhale, come up halfway. Keep the right hand planted. Stretch the left arm up. Try to keep the hips flat. So you can even bring your left hand to the sacrum. Notice if the left hip is popping up. Square the hips here so that they're grounded. Send the left arm up. So we're twisting from the belly. Inhale. And exhale, bring the left hand down. Press through the left palm on your next inhale. Stretch the right arm up, twisting the chest, using that length to come from the belly, not the hips. So keep the right hip in line with the left. Press down through the feet. And slowly bring the right hand down. So take a bend into the left knee and stretch the hands over towards the left side. Press the palms in as if you were in downward facing dog. Slight bend in the left knee. So getting length through the right side body, keeping that right leg nice and straight. And come back through center. Bend into the right knee a little bit towards the front of the mat. Hands stretch over to the right side until you find length through the left side body. Inhale, peel the chest up. Turn towards the front of your mat over that right foot. Hands to the earth and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Right heel down 90 degrees. Inhale, treadmill up. Cartwheel up to warrior two. So sink into the left knee. Oh, wow. That was cool. I don't know what kind of bird that was, but it was really beautiful. He's just flying. Sink into your left knee. Keep the shoulders nice and strong. Some weight into the arms. And take an inhale. Straighten the left leg just a bit and bring the hands to heart center. And exhale, press the hands out, downward facing dog. Inhale through center, straighten. And exhale, press out. Inhale. And exhale. Now I'm just paying attention to the bird. Inhale. And exhale. Everybody should get to practice outside every once in a while. Keep the hands here. Take an inhale, flip the left palm. Exhale, reverse. Right hand to the lower back or down the right thigh. Left arm stretching up. And look down towards the right ankle here. So really important, you're pressing down through the feet to keep a lift through the center line. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, warrior two, no wide fold here. Exhale, hands to the earth. Press back, downward facing dog. A little bit of fire here. Inhale, forward to a plank. Exhale, bend the knees lightly. Push the hips back and up, downward facing dog. So we're finding a little wave here. Inhale, forward to a plank. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward. And exhale, press all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the right leg up behind you. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack the right hip open. Pause here or sink the right foot down behind you, flipping your dog open. Knees stay parallel. Feet planted, right arm stretching back. And you might even have the right hand to the back of the head. Open the heart space. Really press down through that left hand. Feel the stretch across the belly. And inhale, slowly come back over, downward facing dog, reflipping. 2 breaths in downward. Inhale, press through the right foot, send the left leg up. Bend the left knee, stack the left hip open. Stay here or set the left foot down, not off the edge of the little cliff that I'm on. Left arm stretching forward. Nice open chest. Keep the knees parallel and the feet parallel. Press the hips up, press down through the right palm. If it feels good, the hand can come to the back of the head and cradle. If you've got any neck issues here, please support the neck. Couple breaths. Take an inhale. And exhale, come back, downward facing dog. Come down to the knees, sit back onto the heels, and just sit up nice and upright. Hands come to the thighs, open the chest. And just feeling the heartbeat race a little bit here. Can always go back through and do this sequence a couple of times if you're needing a little bit more heat or some love for the hips. Ending our practice today with a child's pose. You can slowly blink the eyes open. Bring the knees apart, nice and wide. And slowly crawl the hands forward when you're ready. Allow the head to drop down, and you can bend the elbows, bring the palms together, forehead down, and bring the hands to the back of the head. And just surrendering here, letting the heart melt down towards the ground. And take 5 more rounds of breath. Hands to the earth. Slowly peel the chest out. Walk the hands back as the knees come together, sitting back onto the heels. And just bring the hands to the heart center, bowing down towards self. An important part of our practice is not just simply coming to the mat and leaving, but finding a way to open and close our space. So always giving gratitude to what you've created on your mat. Just a little bit of gratitude here for showing up today. Every minute is important, whether it's for 1 minute on the yoga mat or an hour. Doing a little bit work to become more present and conscious versions of ourselves. Thumbs between eyebrow center, bowing down towards the earth that supports us, we say namaste.